So this was a short ride around Sedgefield, looping up to NCN1, and then coming back through the Trimdons and Fishburn back down to Sedgefield. Sedgefield's a lovely little kind of town of about 5,000 people. Main claim to fame, it was Tony Blair's constituency back in the day. It has a fairly rowdy football match on Shrove Tuesday where gangs of lads basically kick shit out of each other. On the right, we've just passed St Edmund's Church. It's a nice little church. I've never been inside. And then we took out on some. I took out on some back lanes up to heading east towards the Butterwick Wind Farm, which you can see in the distance. So this was recorded with my recently bought drone, which is a DJI Neo. I've cut off the mile and ended up having to do on a national speed limit dual carriage rate, which wasn't actually that scary. And then turned off that and joined the track and then NCN1. So there's a little bit of gravel work, and then we'll drop through the gate in a moment. There we go. It's just coming up on the left there. We go through the gate with a drone following me. Nice. Yeah. So, a lovely day yesterday. For this, it was very windy, so the drone is struggling from time to time. So I didn't get to take as many shots with it as I wanted. And here's a shot of me launching the drone in kind of like direction tracking mode, where it's in front of me. And as you can see, the wind was just blowing it all over the place, and it was really struggling. So even though there's a lot of trees, it was quite exposed. So, and here's a drone eye view, just so you can see how it goes. And it's really good. It's verging on sci-fi, to be honest. Really cool. And this is just crossing. This is Hurworth Burn reservoir, which you can just get a glimpse of on the left and right. It splits into two parts with the track on either side of it, and a short distance further up, just before we get to Station Town, I'll jump off and join the road. The track's wonderfully well surfaced at the minute. It's hard packed with a kind of slight gravel top, but it's really well surfaced. Some of the tracks off and onto the main NCN1 track like this are kind of ridiculously narrow and steep as well. So I just ran out of gears on the Brompton. I knew the top part was getting steeper, so just saved me from myself. At the top, there's actually a small plank at the bottom, so you can't just ride out and rejoin the road. You've got to kind of lift the bike over the plank, which is annoying. And then it was just a road back via Trimdon Colliery and Station Town, Deaf Hill. Some B roads, which were remarkably quiet, but when I did get past by cars, they were generally really good. This is Trimdon itself, with a lovely little, I think it's a Saxon church. Looks very Saxon. Slow grind up the main road through the village. Eastern County Durham's a lot hillier than people sometimes realise and think. And then it was cycle paths alongside the road, which were mainly just repurposed footpaths, but well surfaced, if a little narrow in places. And obviously with the obligatory barrier to save cyclists and pedestrians from themselves coming down the hill. But at least I could ride through it, so it wasn't so bad. And then on to Fishburn. Fishburn's got this lovely little Millennium kind of statue memorial to the miners. So it's a little kind of like presumably bronze miner in a simulation of a thing.